Hello everyone and welcome back to Mashinky. I am ObiVanDamme and today we are going to start our hard mode challenge game on the largest map that's currently available. It's 512 by 512, which means it's 16 times the area of the regular map. I'm going to choose medium hills compared to low hills, because low hills basically is a flat map. And medium hills, well, there is some challenge regarding the track layout, so we hopefully will see more tunnels than in the last episode or in the last playthrough. And we are also going to start on the hard mode. Plus, what we will also going to do is we will disable additional loans. And over here, I talked about this in the last episode of the last playthrough, so in episode 10, the only one depot challenge, which I did not know was actually part of the game itself, but it's currently not available. But what we are going to do is we will only build a single depot on the whole map. So we will have lots of tracks, and I hope it will be awesome. So with this, I think the rest can stay with default. What this means, hard mode, means we have no tutorial, which is fine, I guess. We will just have we'll just have to skip some of the initial rewards for the tutorial. We will have random quests. We have to pay to proceed to the next era. And yeah, well, we will start with 1000. We'll have no additional loads. And as I said, we will only have one depot. So let's start the game. So it will take some time to generate this world, as I already said, it is quite big. Well, it's fine. Map is already there. Now it just needs to load it, which is also quite fine. Alright, so let's see, how far can we zoom out? Okay, this is an enormous map. So I'm at the maximum zoom level. As you can see, man, this is ridiculous. Yeah, so there's a lot to do over here. And oh, take a look at this. This looks like the perfect location for our first passenger line. So this is where we'll do some of our initial work. And as you can see here, there is lots of wood and sawmills over here with the coal around and workshops. So we are going to start in this area. Now all we have to do is go to the build mode, and I would like to have a fairly large flat area for the depot, because what I don't want to have is our single depot to be cramped between hills or between mountains. So let's see. This area looks nice, and it's just in the middle of all those towns. So we could have our single depot in the top right corner. So I was expecting the depot to be somewhere central. Wow. Okay. So central area would be somewhere around here. And there are also two towns around here. So yeah, I think maybe we can start over here. So there are 3 towns for the initial line. There are 2 more towns over here that we can connect, and we have wood and lumber in the lumber mill over there, plus the tool works on this side where we can build a tunnel, hopefully somewhere around here. So yeah, I guess we'll choose this location for our depot. So let's start building. And the first thing that we need, of course, as usual, is a train station. So let's see, how should we do this? Can connect the town from this side or from the top. I think we will place the initial station right there, and the other one should go Yeah, I don't want to cut through this wood or forest. So let's place it on this side. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so where are we? Over there. Start building the track. Yeah, we'll curve around this area, just along the forest. Let's go here. Perfect. So this is done. Now, let's see. Can we? I'm not sure if we can build a tunnel diagonal. Maybe we need some work to do here. Let's see. Can we build a tunnel from here to there? Well, this is 1,000, so this is way too expensive. Okay, but I don't want to have the train climb all this hill, so maybe we'll just do this instead. We will go. Wait a second. Nope, not here. Go this direction. And then just along the side of this mountain. Let's see, we can go there. And then need to be careful because you cannot climb diagonal. Yeah, this is fine. So where is the town? Over there. Right, no, there's all this forest. Don't want to destroy this. Cannot build on rock. Should we go over here? Yeah, why not? Oh no, it's not possible to go this way. Well, that's a pity. So, yeah, we need to cut. We need to cut through the forest again. That's unfortunate. And oh, can we go up here? Oh no, we can't. Call this diagonal again, so we need to go straight through here. Oh, this is fine. We have the town over here. So let's do... yeah, what I don't want to do is to go down there and then climb up again. So we're going to choose this path. And then... Nope, too early. Yeah, we can connect this. So this is our first circle, which is fine. And then I want to have lots of space available to have additional tracks around here, because as I said already, I want to have the depot somewhere around here. Let's build it right inside of the forest, right there. And I want to have enough space to lay down more tracks for future use. So let's go to... I think this should be fine. Like this. And now what we need is to decide a direction. I want the trains to go... Nope, not this way. This way. So you will go here. And then we will have one in the middle. Yeah, this is fine. So I think what we can do is we can start with the first train. Let's go to engines, to the porter, and go to wagons. Oh, and now this should be fairly simple, because we can now see, oh, this is one of the best features ever. In the last patch, the length of the train got added to here, so we can now see how long the train is. This was too much. So let's sell it again. 5.7. Yeah, that's fine. On a 6. On a station with only 6 of those 6 tiles. Yeah. So orders. I want you to go to station 1 and then to station 2 and start your journey. So the train AI also got improved, so the pathfinding and everything. So I think it should be, well, on this track of course, it should be enough to give the commands to go from station 1 to 2. But when the network got more complicated, this should also be fine. At least that's what I got told. And in addition to this, what we of course want to do is to start with some extensions. So I want to have this, and I also want to build, let's stay in build mode, some platforms to increase the reach. So this is fine for that station. And then over here at Wrexham, we also want to have the waiting room. And I think that's it. There's no need to increase. Do we? Will this increase the radius? No, it will not. So this should be fine. Alright. So the first passenger line is on its way. We are at 277. So I'm not sure if this is enough to build another train. So let's see, it produces 19. Let's see how much money we can make with this line. And the train is not nearly full. 39 passengers, okay. And we have 33 over here. Oh, that's okay. What we can do, actually, is to start influencing the growth of this town by building those roads. Oh, that looks stupid. Go away. Just want you to curve. Yeah, and then build this, and this is also fine. And then let's see at the other town. Also want that and that. Do we want to extend the town up here? Might look nice. No, wait a second. I don't want you to grow in this direction because there's no station over here. That's stupid. So yeah, I want the growth to happen over there, of course. Potentially. Not sure that. Oops, sorry, forest. Yeah, I want you to grow in this direction. This looks fine. So now it's at 64, you are at 29. Let's speed up the game a bit. And see how this is working. I also want to... okay, it's 80. So we are not at capacity. Maybe this one train is just enough to... Oh. Whoops. That was not so clever. Bit more signals. So the train was waiting for itself, basically. This is what happens, because there was this signal monitoring all this track, and the train was, well, standing there. So what we did was one block track, and the train blocked itself. That was clever. Good job, man. So that should be fine. I think an option to have signals to be automatically built is in the somewhere on the to-do list of the game, so that if the game is able to determine the direction of this game, of the track, and I just see this is stupid here. Let's remove this and that, and lift this up. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, that was close. So that you do not have to do this work that I'm doing over here to build the signals all the way around those tracks, which is quite tedious and not much fun, actually. So this train is full. Yeah, we definitely need another one. That's good. So let's go to the depot, add another porter. 5 of those. And slow down the game a bit. Go to orders and copy you. Start. And now let's go to this mode. Wow. Yes. Now let's see. Do we want to ride this train from the engine? So let's see where we are going. It looks quite flat, actually, to be honest. Oh no, this is nice. Look at this. Yeah, this is better. As you can see here, we had to actually build the track on top. So it's not a flat track as we're used to. Let's take a look at the speed. So we are at 52, 53. Well, that looks okay to me. The maximum recommended weight is 41 and we are at 118. With just 5? This can't be true. Okay. So maybe we can ignore this, because as you saw a minute ago, we can climb our track quite easily, even with overweight. Oh, and we're almost at max speed. Come on. You can do it. 2 more. Come on! 74, yes! Top speed! And yeah, sorry for the noise! Running a steam engine train at top speed directly next to this houses. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, look, the forest. And here we are. That looks quite nice to me. So let's see. There's 109 people waiting. Where's the second train? The second train is over there. With 86, so it's almost full. Okay, and we are making quite good money. Yeah, this is also done. Perfect. So now, next thing would be to add logs. Logs would be over here, but actually what I want to do first is to extend this initial passenger line that we got over here. And what I want to do is to split off somewhere. What I would like to do is to split off somewhere around here. Go around this this mountain and then merge back on this track. So let's build a station over here. And let's see. If we place the station down there, we will not be able to reach the town. But we would be able to reach the coal mine as well. So... or maybe we should just add 2 stations. And if you go from here, we'll come from here, yeah. And then we can just have 2 parallel stations, one for the passengers and one for the coal later. I think this makes sense. So let's add this. Oh, we cannot climb, so we have to manually flatten the terrain. That's fine. I actually want to keep the terrain modification to a minimum. So I don't see the point in editing the terrain. If you play with the hill map, so if we purposely generated hills, we want to make something out of it and not just flatten the terrain everywhere. Just where it makes sense. So to, for example, if we cannot make this curve or what we did over here with this one tile, that made no sense. I think this is, yeah, this might be useful. But other than that, I want to keep the terrain as untouched as possible. So for example, I would like to do this curve over here. Oh no, maybe just exactly here it makes no sense, because this will slow us down tremendous. So let's do some terrain modification. Just slightly. How does this look here? That's hard to tell. I think put down. We will up this. Yeah, now this should be fine. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Now we'll move this direction. Cut through the forest. Where's the town over there? Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, this is quite a climb. But I think it's fine. So, from here... yeah, there's another thing that we need to remove. You go away. And... oh, actually... we can do the turn. Yeah, that's fine. So... yeah, we can just go straight over here. And then... nope, maybe this was one too early. We should do the turn over here. Cannot climb diagonal. Can. That's quite hard. Come on. Still not working. Nope. This is also not working. So we might need to do some terrain modifications. Like this. So I think this should work. From here. Why is it not working? So yeah, we need to raise this one. Yeah, this is working. Oh no, let's just keep it like this. And then also need to do this. Oh, come on. No! What was that? I hate it when the game does this. Don't do this to me, game. Wrong track crossing. Okay, so we definitely can go up here. And I think we will manage to climb diagonal. So, now this should work. Still one to go. Yes, now we did it. Okay. Well, that was a hell of a ride. Okay, so we're going to continue this in the next episode because we are already out of time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.